My first car was a Datsun 510 wagon. So of course I've always had the bug for simple, practical Japanese cars that can swallow the cargo. So obviously this one gets to me. It's the Mazda5 GT. Let's go for a spin and check the tech and what it can hold. Your driving position is kind of high and vertical, which I think suits the vehicle. The steering feel also suits the vehicle. It's not over-assisted, nor is it leaden. Your shifter is an easy grab. It's high here in a very Toyota Sienna, Honda Odyssey way. All the controls are in the right place. It's easy to reach everything from that touchscreen, which is blessedly near me, where I can actually touch it, unlike some cars. And your visibility is actually quite good around this vehicle, especially considering it's a modern car with thick, rollover safe pillars. Single choice of engine in this car, 2.3 liter fuel injected 4, sitting side saddle, driving the front wheels, 153 horsepower, 148 foot-pounds, a nice parity there. I like that in a motor. A one choice only, 5-speed automatic. That combination is going to give you 1724 as your EPA mileage couplet. This is a nice little drivetrain. I mean, it's nothing to write home about in terms of being some performance benchmark. You do have a shiftable gate here in this automatic, but it's one of those, you know, influenceable transmissions. It's not really anything exotic. We have the main tech option, which is the navigation rig right here. The display is colorful. It's easy to read. What I love about it is this. It's really simple to use. Every option you see on the interface is very clear. And notice how crisp and fast the response is. I'm not waiting for anything to think as I whip right through this thing. Behind this nav screen is a 6-disc changer. There's our pictogram. I'll hit load to get that open. Motorized screen is always a crowd pleaser. Load them up there. It's MP3 digestible. It won't deal with WMA. System sounds fine. It sounds pretty good. But there is no optional audio system here. We're dealing with this AM/FM 6-disc, Sirius compatible, although activating Sirius is another line item option. No option for an iPod adapter. You've got to do that aftermarket. Instead, you've got a couple of nicely hidden power and aux jacks right down here for a generic media player connection. And of course, there's no USB hookup or anything exotic like that. We do have Bluetooth, hands-free phone technology that is standard on the Grand Touring version of our Mazda5. Here's what I mean by practical. Here in the back, we've got a flat load floor, but I love this. Pull on the tab. Third row of seats. There's one back here as well. All right, so it's a little tight back here. But let's price our otherwise spacious, practical little box on wheels. Mazda5 GT, the high trim version we've got here, is about $23,300 with destination. Your only choice is the engine and the transmission, so nothing to play with there that would change the cost. $2,000 gets you that surprisingly pleasant navigation system, $430 to add in Sirius radio, and about $3,500 will get you a remote starter on the key fob.